Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's November 15th. Hoping you're having a wonderful day. We got some breaking news right now. Oh, how did that get up there? Oh, ABC, thanks for the breaking news. I really needed to know about it. Thank you so much. Wonderful mainstream media every day bringing us the best content that they could possibly afford. Way to go, journalists. Just big round of applause for ABC News and the rest of the mainstream media. I love it. Don't stop. Don't change who you are, please. Please, for the love of God. Okay, guys, let's talk about some actual news. Like, what did President Trump actually say during this speech, and especially when it pertains to North Korea? All right, we talked about how he was going to talk about economic sanctions, economic pressure, diplomatic pressure towards North Korea. And that's the whole reason why he went on this Asia trip. To get with these different countries and try to show the international community that denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula was the only means going forward. All right, he talked about Japan and South Korea and how they're going to be buying millions of dollars worth of military hardware. He talked about how South Korea, they had a limit on their payloads for their missiles, but now to combat North Korea, those limits are gone. All right, he talked about the mutual respect between China and the United States of America. This Friday, we're learning this Friday that a top Chinese envoy is actually going to be meeting with North Korean officials. All right, so maybe we're seeing China turn over a new leaf here. We're trying to see if China can get North Korea back on track. You know, they are responsible, partially responsible for where we are right now. The loopholes that they created and they helped create with North Korea over the past 15, 20 years with past sanctions, I mean, that's built their program. And Trump understands that. Trump is trying to get all these countries in the international community to bond together against regimes like North Korea. Okay, so at this point, what we're seeing is a Chinese top official is going to be meeting with North Korean officials. We're seeing more drills are planned. We're learning that November 16th, we're going to see around 14,000 U.S. personnel involved in a drill, a naval drill, around Japan and with Japan. And this is going to include the aircraft carrier, the Ronald Reagan. We just had these drills off the Korean Peninsula that had three U.S. aircraft carriers, and now we're seeing even more. It's pretty insane, the drills that we're currently seeing. North Korea has been rather quiet, except for today when they sentenced Donald Trump to death for his insults against the supreme leader. For this situation to end with a peaceful solution, China is key, and hopefully that meeting produces something fruitful. You know, I still don't think a peaceful solution is at all possible because of the rhetoric coming from North Korea, because past deals that we've made with them and that the United Nations has made with them have crumbled. You know, they've been ineffective. As we've seen, North Korea has continued on with their missile program, with their nuclear program. So any deal that they make, it can't be trusted. And Prime Minister Abe from Japan pointed this out several times, stating that, you know, they're going to go behind your back. They're going to find loopholes. They're going to continue. The denuclearization of North Korea needs to happen. And President Trump and Prime Minister Abe are all for military response if need be. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. We're going to have to see if maybe we see some sort of dialogue between the United States and North Korea after this Chinese meeting. But as North Korea stated before, their nuclear arms, their missiles, they're off the table. You know, if there's any talk, maybe it'll be a freeze for freeze. They want the United States out of that region, and honestly, you know, I believe China also wants the United States out of that region. They are not happy about South Korea having this missile defense, Japan having this missile defense. You know, they see that as a direct attack against their whole agenda to have influence over Asia, you know, in the bigger picture. But guys, we're going to have to continue to watch this, see what happens, especially with this meeting that's going to supposedly take place on Friday. As more information about this comes out, guys, I'll let you guys know. We'll talk about it. This North Korean situation is not going away, so we're going to have to keep our eye on it. Enjoy your guys' night, have a few beers, and as always, keep your eyes to the skies. Thanks, guys.